And a good Sunday morning to you, Western New York. This is Chris Ruggiero coming to you from the shore of the Upper Niagara River, and I have to tell you, it is the calm before the storm. Just a couple minutes ago, the sun was shining. It's not that cold out right now. We got a bit of warming from those downslope winds overnight, and it just doesn't look so bad. Who would think that we have this major windstorm coming? Historic record winds at times in some places possible, and here we are, just nothing going on. Birds are sitting out on the ice, just hanging out. Well, things are going to change, and they're going to change rapidly. You do not want to underestimate what we're going to see today. So one thing that I know is that 5 hours from now, I'm not going to be able to easily stand in this same spot without getting blown over. And 5 hours from now, I will not be here. I'm going to get home as soon as I'm done with this, finish my last few steps to make sure I'm protecting my property, protecting my family, and then we are just going to hang out in the house for the day and make sure that we are safe. You don't understand always the dangers that could come at you with a storm like this. And unfortunately, as meteorologists, we tend to look at past data to see what could happen with the storm. Well, there isn't a lot of past data. There aren't a lot of situations where you have 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds and 75-mile-an-hour gusts traversing Lake Erie. And keep in mind, Lake Erie, you don't have the trees, you don't have the buildings, you don't have that added friction to slow down that wind. So what happens is it just hits the shore with all that power, and we've got the ice piling up on the eastern end of the lake, that broken up ice right now, that we just don't see this type of situation often enough to make an accurate prediction of what you're going to see, all the dangers you can expect. So your best bet, over-prepare. Stay home. Don't park underneath any trees, especially old weakened ones. Don't park downwind of anything that could blow into your car. Don't drive down side streets that have weak old limbs hanging over the street. Just so many things to be wary of today. We've got to make sure that we're on our guard and we stay safe. That's the goal. Keep in mind that these waters will not look like this down the road. We're going to have ice moving down these waters at pretty fast paces that could cause dock damage, that could cause flooding, so many things. So please be safe, Western New York. I'm going to go home right now, finish up my last few steps, check back to your local weather often, be prepared for possible power outages, and be prepared for them to last a longer duration than what you might be used to. Other than that, check back to your local weather before the storm hits. Make sure you are up to date up until the time that you may or may not lose power. Have a good day, and we'll see you on the other side.